Yo, yo, yo. Hey, it's the boss Teddy. We are back at the Headz Company Podcast. Today I got my buddy Sam from Cornfish in here today. He's going to tell us about the origin stories of Cornfish, how he got started, life on the road, life as a musician, life as a dad and family man, trying to put all those together. You're like, we're gonna crack Sam and see what he can tell us. He was picking up my notes a while ago. He was like, "Oh man, you want the raw? Or you want it watered down? Like, give it to us raw and uncut, man.
It's just raw and real." But
yeah. So how you been, Sam?
I've been doing all right, man. Been working a lot, traveling around, working for the union. I work for Out's Union Station. I just got done doing a tech for Usher and Chris Brown, and then going out and playing music for everybody and doing my thing.
Yeah. I met you years ago, man. I can't remember what festival it was that I first. What Willow?
It's a little fuzzy, isn't it?
I feel like it was before Willow Springs. I feel like
Before Willow,
yeah.
Sure, yeah. You asked me to come play for you one time.
Yeah.
Because a band canceled, and I drove 4.5 hours out there to play, and it was snowing. And it was kind of weird. Like, one day it was nice and warm and sunny and everything, and then the very next day when I show up, I'm playing, and I mean, like, crystals are forming in my mustache, and the snow is blowing sideways. People are out there huddled around this fire just trying to stay warm. And, like, I remember, like, not being able to feel my fingers and having to stop between songs just to put my hands in my pockets for a second just so I can get feeling back in my fingers to play the next tune.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
We got all the seasons. That one
Yeah,
weekend.
we got all the seasons. One weekend of spring, summer, fall, and winter. All in one weekend. Later on that evening, someone got there. It's not that cold. Well, it wasn't. Because it had literally warmed up like 20 degrees and stopped snowing. And it's like, what is he talking about? It's not bad out there. It's like, well, you should have been here earlier. When it was literally, I got videos where you could see the snow going sideways. The wind was blowing so hard, the snow was going like this across the camera. It was nuts.
That was a cold, hot festival, man.
It was a cold, hot festival. That's for sure. Yeah, it was a very cold, hot festival. Oh, man. So, I remember that time. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah. Now, speaking of, you said it was kind of fuzzy trying to remember when we first met on the Festy grounds.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember you telling me, back then you was doing karaoke. You had your own karaoke business, I think you did.
I did. I had a karaoke business for quite a few years. And the reason behind that was I was taking care of my great-grandmother. She was under my care. So, in order to be able to do music in the evenings and not have a big thing or have to worry about a bunch of people or anything else, I was doing that as a way to help support the family, the household, and taking care of her until she died at 96 years old. I started taking care of her about, 87 years old? Something like that. Almost 10 years of taking care of her as an in-home house caregiver. This is after I got out of college. That's how you used to pay for my college. I got a degree in recording engineering and radio and television production. And then my mother passed away. Unfortunately, left nobody to take care of her but me, and I swore she'd never go to a nursing home because look what she's done for me in my life.
Yes, sir.
One of my favorite people ever. Her and her husband took care of me. We weren't even really blood related. That was a beautiful thing. She adopted my grandmother. And, that family deserved all the care they could get. So,
absolutely. Sounds like it, man.
That's the truth. It's real and raw. You want the real raw
Yes,
truth?
sir.
There it is right there, buddy.
Yes, sir.
That's the truth.
So you went to college for recording and mastering the music. So where did your passion, where did your inspiration for music, where did that start? Where did it begin?
Oh my Lord! When I was 3 years old, I carried around a box guitar called a Mac Guitar Murphy because I was into the blues brothers so bad. And it had no strings on it, of course, just a box, just a guitar. And one of my cousins stumped on it, broke my heart. Yeah, it started young. I mean, I've always been into music and stuff, and then getting into electronic club in high school. I did 3 different internships to work for radio stations and television stations. And went down to Nashville to do the Nashville study program and went to the Grand Ole Opry doing my ability. Studio down there, a studio that we recorded one of her records in. I studied in. So, and my college thesis was a record for a girl named Sarah Falsey. And I've had a great, interesting, diverse. Everything about my life has been centered around this industry in some way, shape, form, or fashion. Yeah. And I've been the back scenes a lot. Been stage manager for Sugar Creek Productions. I helped you stage manage one time. I've done several other different festivals, helped them get off and started. It's just, it's been a wonderful ride. You know, I've been going to festivals and working festivals since like 95 or so. You know, 1995, showing my age here, man. Yeah, down at the Shawnee Caves where they have our Shawnee Theater now. Yeah. Where we put on big shows this last time, you know, and I was gracious enough to be accepted into that family and work with them for this last big thing they had out there. And yeah, so I'm working it. Now I'm working from the back of the stage to the front of the stage. It's time for me now that my son's old enough and grown up and all that stuff. I don't have to worry about schools and this, that, and the other. I'm taking my career to the level I wanted it way back when I ended up taking care of my great grandparents. So that's where I'm at. I'm starting on the trail. That's what I'm working at right now. With help from friends like you and other people in the community, and God bless you guys. You guys have been absolutely wonderful to me. I can't say enough about how much I'm proud of all the musicians. I've watched them all grow. I've been there for you, and I'm glad you're there for me. And you're teaching me the ropes, and I'm starting to get it. And thank you so much for all your input and all your help.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, now we got a little back, you know, Sam. You know, we're gonna go ahead and hit it raw enough. Okay? We're gonna get to these questions that I got here for them. So tell everyone who Sam McKinnies is and how Cornfish got started.
Okay, well, Cornfish was kind of an idea. Stage managing music festival at Sugar Creek, right? And it's a downpour. My buddy's band can't go on. We're sitting under the awning, like a pop-up, you know. And a friend of mine, undisclosed person, snorted something. I don't know what it was, but he jumped to his feet and yelled at the top of his lungs as loud as he possibly could. 2 words. Cornfish! What the hell is this? And then all of a sudden through the trees you can hear the whole festival. You know how they do. And they're like, yeah, we're going to let you know we're here. We're partying. We're having a good time anyway. Well, Cornfish was originally the festival band. It was the members of the festival crews, like the sound guy, the lighting dude, the jam stage guy. There was me. There was the whole thing is I was the lead singer. So they were like, well, what are we going to name this band? I said, hey, I got it. We're going to call it Cornfish, right? You know? And we made this little thing for that guy. He had long blonde hair, so we made like a corn silk and dude was a fish. Made out of corn. We called him the Colonel. Colonel Cornfish. So the amazing Colonel Cornfish. They're like, poppin' swim meets one. You know? I'm just a disciple of the Cornfish. Yeah. That's the whole thing. I'm just a disciple, really, honestly. But the name kind of stuck to me, and then everybody started calling me Cornfish. Cornfish, it's the Cornfish. You did that sings real good. That's Cornfish. I was like, you know what? If it's going to stick to me, I'll just grab onto it and go. Yeah, right. Yeah. You know. And I was blessed to actually play for that man. Unfortunately, he died of cancer, and I was at his last party for him, and I got to play for him, so that was great. But I'm carrying it on for you, buddy. Yes, sir. I love you, man. I miss you, man. One of my homies. But yeah, that's the origin of Cornfish, and it just stuck to me like glue. And now there's little Cornfish this and Cornfish that. But you know, I do want people to know my name. My name is Sam McKinnies, and Cornfish is it's like I wear it with pride. It's a term of endearment. So.
Hey, now I know, man. Now I know.
Now you know. You know. So
I'm always wondering too.
There you go. Now the world shall know. The origin of the Cornfish.
What was the first show that made you think this is really happening? Like this is it.
This is what's really going on?
Yeah.
Actually, it was when I said that I could possibly make this happen for myself. Was at Happy Trails up in Alton, Illinois. I did a set with a buddy as a company to help, and I got off the stage and got down in the crowd. People were hanging out with me and stuff, and I was standing there, and Justin Torres and Cluster Fluff was standing there, and Brett was standing there, and they were standing in front of me. So I said, you know what? Sam's in, isn't he? I said, oh yeah. So I was like, yeah, okay, all right, I can do this. Okay, thank you. I would like to do this. And I started working from there. I've just been working on developing and writing stuff and getting better all the time. I'm still in the process of learning like everybody is. It's a life process. You never stop learning, you know. And my guitar skills are getting better, my vocal skills are getting better, my arrangements are getting better, my new songs are a lot more in depth and fun. And it's just growing, you know. And I can't wait to start doing more. And I will do more as it goes along, you know. More songs will be written, more things will come out, more ideas will happen. Oh, yeah. You know, more stories will come in there. You know, different people across my path are going to be involved in them. You know, find something that just clicks that makes a good song out of it. You know, got a couple ideas rolling around in the brain pan now that I ain't going to spit out until probably next season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can't release it all right now. Can't release it all.
No. I've got a 5-song EP out now. I went up to Michigan and recorded it just in like one big foot, you know, just to get it out there, get something out there. I'm in the process now. I mean, I did have other guys with me and stuff and whatnot, but I'm solo right now. I'm looking for the right people that want to work with me on my project, you know. And well, some of those people have their own projects and stuff, and I'm all for doing what you want to do with yourself. You know, you can't control people. You can't expect people to do things that they don't want to do. You know, and it's like you know, you let people do their thing, and eventually the right group of people will come help you. You know, so if you're out there and you like what I'm doing, and you want to talk to me about maybe helping me out, I would be absolutely willing to listen. Yeah.
Watch Cornfish grow, man. Watch it grow and evolve.
Yeah.
What's been the wildest moment you had on stage? Aside for like having snow crystals coming from your nose.
That was probably that's gotta be one of them. I mean, that isn't one of the wildest things that ever happened on stage. I can't imagine. I did have a girl come up and show her breast to me right in front of my face before while I was playing. That was interesting. Yeah. I was like, you're distracting me. It's hard to play with that in my face.
Absolutely.
Oh man. Oh, there's been some wild parties back in the day, like before I really started doing the mind thing. You know, I was playing with other bands doing covers and stuff and whatnot. We used to have parties all the time down in Shawnee Cave, and those parties got super wild. Those were just like untethered, unfettered, just you would not believe the kinds of stuff that happen when there are no adults watching.
Oh, did he?
So there's been several. That like I said, the girl coming up, she's showing the whole crowd. They're having blast. Okay, this whole crowd is. I don't think there was a sober face in the crowd. I don't think there was a straight face left to steal. It was pretty sober at that point in time. So yeah, that was pretty crazy. And dude on a rock. Yeah. There was some bad stuff. I don't even know if I want to tell you how bad it got.
Well, we'll just move on. Your songwriting process, you know, how's that start? How's that work for you?
Well, actually, it can go a couple different ways. Like, for instance, like I'll come up with a guitar piece that I'm just really in love with, right? And I'm like, oh, this guitar piece is great. Okay, well, what do I want to do with it? I got to find something that fits this story, and I'll be looking for the story for that song. You know, I'll be looking for the story that fits that, and then I'll find the melody, and then I'll find how many syllables would be in the words for this musical arrangement line. Like, you know, I need 5 syllables here because the measure dictates that this needs so many syllables or whatnot. And then the vocal arrangement needs slightly up there or whatever. But it either builds from that, or I'll build from a poem or something that I made, or something I've written, and then come up with something that fits it. So if I have a story already that I want to put music to too, it's one or the other kind of thing. Like, it just depends, doesn't it? I mean, I'm sure a lot of other people who write songs have struggled with that too. It's like, well, I got this, but what do I want to do with it? This is really cool. This line has to go in a song somewhere. You know, oh my gosh, you know. The sun blushes softly at the hush before day. I was like, oh, wow, this is cool. I wrote this little thing about, camping and like, there was a story in my head of the guy sitting around the fire in the morning time and the sun's coming up. And he's not camping far from his house, but he doesn't want to walk through the woods in the dark. So, he waits till morning and then he comes home and his wife's on the porch drinking coffee. You know what I'm saying? So that was a story in my head. Like I could do that. I want the video because it's like it's got the stories there, and it's a really cool story, and the song's pretty cool. But and he started coming out. I don't know how. I think it was Chris Thornton, a buddy of mine, who came up with the color I needed for the sky, Solarian blue. Because I was like, I don't want to just say blue or whatever. And he's like, oh, my favorite color. Okay, Solarian blue. And you look at the father's supposed to see that like the sky color, but it's a real pale blue. I'm like, that's awesome. And that's a great word to fit the syllables that I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Oh, Solarian blue.
Okay.
I was like, cool. There we go. That's the word. Thank you. So I was like, because I'd written most of it, and I was like, I just don't know what to say about the sky. It's like the dew on the grass was white, green, and gold, and but the sky has to have something cool. What's this color I'm looking for? I was like, and I couldn't come up with it. And they came up with Solarian because it was 3 syllables. Solarian, four syllables. Solarian blue. I was like, wow, that's a 4-syllable word that fits the entire structure and is a color that matches exactly what I'm asking. So, thank you, Chris. That was good. We were jamming, and Chris is a saxophone player, and he plays with me sometimes. And it was me, Chris Thornton, Jeremy Williams, and Marshall Garcia. And we were messing around and working on the show. And I was like, thank you. You finally came up with the word I've been looking for. It's Solarian blue. So, yeah. Like, they were like, how long did it take you to come up with that word? I'm like, well, I didn't.
So, what song means the most to you personally or why?
Oh, wow.
It could be one of your own personal, or it could be someone else's.
No, it could be someone else's. I got a couple. But the one from someone else is like Wondering Why by Rick Place Springs. I covered that because it really spoke to me about having a woman that actually loves me and stick with me through all of our life. We've been together for 30 years, 20 years, 29 years now, something like that.
Yeah.
We've been together so long since I was a teenager. I think I was 17 when I met her, and we've been together ever since. So they support me through all this crap and help me out and be the one who gets me together and goes, come on, yeah, we're gonna go, yeah, stop the kidding. She's my rock, I tell you, because if I didn't have her, boy, it'd be a mess. Everybody's got that better half, right? And then I wrote Speak to Me about being in a relationship for a long time because relationships aren't always, black and white, and they're not always good. There's rough times, times when you are in fuss and fight. That song is about see, you were mean to me, I was mean to you, but again, tonight we made up and loved each other still, and I said I do because I met. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's like it's a song for couples about sticking through it, working it out. Don't go, don't go. If you're gonna say I did to somebody, or realize that it's pretty much forever. If you really mean it, give it forever because it's worth it. That's. I like songs I write songs that have stories. They mean something to me, and hopefully they mean something to somebody else too. And then they could jam and be cool all at the same time. Yeah.
What would you say your biggest musical influence growing up was?
Oh my goodness! Oh wow. Well, if you told me I would be singing and playing the stuff I do today when I was 18, I'd tell you you're out of mind. Right?
Yeah.
If you told me I'd be writing songs that sound country or songs that sound anything but like rock and roll. I'd be like, you're out of your tree and then someone else, right? But it's like my biggest influence is you can tell when I sing is like Freddie Mercury. I really love Freddie Mercury, Queen. Um, um, I let Nazareth Hair the dog play on my stereo till it melted. you know, uh, Grateful Dead, of course, some of that. But I'm not the biggest Dead fan. Like some of my friends are. There's like they can take concerts, this, that, and the other, and all that stuff. But I like some Dead. Yeah, I do like the Dead. I'm not going to say I don't like the Dead, but it's not on my stereo all the time.
Right.
What's on my stereo all the time are you guys. Believe it or not, the Cans, the Blake Gardners, because I support my local artists. I support all you guys, the Fleetwood families, and all that, the Philly Nelsons. You guys mean something to me, So, yeah. So, I'm rocking you guys. We listen to independent. I haven't listened to commercial radio in probably about 6-7 years if I didn't have to. And I started out radio. I did internships for radio stations. I did commercial liners for all the different radio stations in Southern Illinois. I've worked for all of them. You heard my voice on the radio whether you knew it or not, because I was the guy who was doing all the Foley artistry and the behind the scenes work for all the different liners and stuff for the radio stations and stuff, and commercials for local businesses and stuff like that. That's how I got started in the production thing. That was out of high school. Started taking college courses in high school. That got me there. So yeah. What was the original question?
Your biggest music influence?
My biggest music influence growing up. Yeah, I'd say like Queen. On the country side, I really liked. When I was a kid, it was Garth Brooks, of course, and George Strait and stuff like that. If I listened to country, there were a few country songs I listened to when I was a kid, but not as many as the rock and roll. That was the Sting, Pearl Jam, Stone Temple Pilots, Nirvana, all that kind of. That was me all the time. But then no offenses were thrown. I was like, oh, there. I listened to that for a while, Who didn't like the fireman? Well, when I was 18, I started going to this country dance bar and learned how to line dance.
Okay.
So I ended up becoming a beginning line dance instructor because girls in cowboy boots and hats are hot. And that's what it amounted to. That's kind of how I ran into that one over there. It was a Jack's Country Dance Bar. That was our first date with Jack's Country Dance Bar, wasn't it? First place we went for a date, we met in Lola's Uptown Restaurant parking lot where we had our first kiss, and then I invited her out to Jack's Country, and we hung out there and danced a little bit. And there we got other things.
Hell yeah, those line dancing, man.
Yeah, man. So I got so many musical influences. I think music. This is what I tell everybody. And if you know me, you've heard this before. Music is like ice cream. There's so many different flavors of ice cream. And I'm a fat kid and I like ice cream. So I like music just the same way. I can listen to Bach, Beethoven, turn around and listen to Slipknot, and turn around and listen to bluegrass band. I'm so into the bluegrass music. It's not my personal style, but I listen to it a lot. I may not play a lot of bluegrass, but I certainly enjoy it for what it is. So that's the whole thing. It's like different flavors. And if you notice, like a lot of my songs, they're multi-genre.
Yeah.
It's not all one genre, and not all the songs sound the same. So what I think is rough is when you go see an artist and they play 7 songs in the same key, one and a half, the other half, the other. That gets kind of boring. So I write different keys, different genres. Of course, I'm going to end up repeating keys or this or that and the other and find things that flow good together with the bass on key or whatever. But, it's to me, it's like an open book. There's no rules.
Right.
And I break the rules on purpose. People think I'm doing it and not knowing what I'm doing, but actually it's kind of on purpose. Like I've broken rules in songs. They're like, well, that wouldn't be where the one. No, it isn't. I know that. I know it isn't. But it's meant to throw you off on purpose. It's not It's not because I don't know. It's because I do know, and I know I'm messing with you. You know, it's like, oh, okay. When I explain it, sometimes they're like, oh, okay, so you did that on purpose. Yes, I sure did. I didn't make a mistake to me because I meant to do that. You know, yeah, it's supposed to be. Well, that would stop there. Then when you're cutting back to the one, you're missing half a measure. Yeah, it's like a jump cut. It's on purpose. Oh, I get it. Yeah. Like we had, like when I do it solo, they don't understand. If I have a band and they know the arrangement, they get it then. You know what I'm saying? They get it then because the band does it too. Right. You know what I mean? Like the band knows what they're doing at that point. It's like, oh. That's why it's kind of hard to have someone just sit in and jam with me on that. There's a few of my songs that are like easy enough you can just pop right up in there and play with me, no problem, because it's going to be the same, consistent all the way through. You know. Right. But there's a few of the songs like if I can do this part and I don't figure out what to do with it, they're not going to catch it. It's not going to happen the way I want it to. I'll tell you that right now. So if I jam with people on some of my songs, I have to modify them on the fly. Well, you're not going to understand that, so I'll just do this. Yeah.
If you could share the stage with any artist, living or dead.
Oh, wow. Oh, any artist, living or dead. I would love to do a duet with Stevie Nicks. I would love to do a vocal duet with Stevie Nicks. She was just the babe of all babes. This is the woman of my dreams. Stevie Nicks is just, oh. Yeah, I was like, everything about Stevie was just like gorgeous and beautiful. And I just loved it. So, yeah, I was a Stevie Nicks fan. For as far as a female vocalist, as far as a male vocalist, I'd have to say maybe Freddie Mercury or, dang, I really like Chris Stapleton. Yeah, it just depends on the genre. You ask me which. You could ask me which genre. You could say in this genre, who would you like to sing with? In this genre, who would you like to sing with?
Yeah.
In this local community, who do you like to sing with? You know, I like to get up and jam with Aaron Camp. I like to sing with him because I like his vocals, his vocal arrangements. Believe it or not, he kind of influenced me a whole lot. You can't tell either. Some of my songs, you can tell that I grew up listening to the Cam too. I'm a Cam fan.
I think we all have right here.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think Andy just got a hold of me the other day. I'm going to be opening Roots. So get out there early and come see my show at Mo.
Roots.
Yes. Then I'm opening up the Grateful Fest, the Bluegrass Festival. I'm Mr. Opener because I'm solo right now. But get out there early. On the 22nd of October, it happens to be my birthday. I'm going to play a show for you on my birthday thanks to this man. Thank you so much for having me. I really appreciate it. I really do. I was bummed when we didn't get everything arranged. That's what we're going to do, hang out with all my friends on my birthday.
Yeah. So what would you say is next for Cornfish?
Next, well, after I'm done with this little stuff here, I'm thinking I really need to sit down with my guitar and write a few new tunes. I mean, one of the things I hear about my set is I get slow because I'm a lovey-dovey guy and I got a lot of slow songs, right? And I like to cover just the coolest. It's all about the vocal for me when it comes to that. You know, it's like I love that vibe, you know, and but I'm writing some more upbeat stuff because it's like, you know, let's pick up the pace a little bit. Let's mix in more dancier numbers so I don't lose the crowd so much. You know, I'm a crooner, you know, but I got the croony gene in me. I got to butter you up real nice, you know. But I'm working on some more faster stuff like the one I was just playing for you over there. That's one of my newer, like, yeah, this is let's go out and party and have a good time, you know, that kind of thing. I got another one I got coming out called Six Strings to Bend, and it's pretty cool. It's got a cool breakdown in it, I'm working on and stuff. So there's some cool stuff coming. I'm telling you, I got some cool stuff coming. It's working out. Yeah, getting to my more rocky roots and playing a little bit more bluesy jazzy stuff and stuff like that. Yeah.
Now, where can people find your music and upcoming shows at?
You can go to Cornfish on Facebook and follow me on Facebook. I've got my 5-song EP out on every possible place you listen to music. It's called Cornfish Where the River Grows. It's a 5-song EP. It's a solo project thing, and I probably might throw a couple of my other songs that I had done with Kenny Keller down at his studio down there. I went down there and we did a full band production with a few other songs. That was a year or so ago. I might throw those on there too pretty soon. So there'll be some full band stuff you can listen to pretty soon, and then all this new stuff is like when I'm summertime. The first cut is one verse, but it's full band with all the bells and whistles and everything. I had to go redo it because I wrote a second verse that made sense to polish out the rest of the song. So I redid that one with the second verse, and that's a solo project version of Where the River Goes. And I'm talking to a couple other people that have studios and stuff, and I might go visit when I hang out and see about laying down some other stuff. So who knows what's next, man? We're working on it slowly but surely. It's a work in progress, and yeah, I'm enjoying the process. Sometimes it's not the destination; it's the journey that makes the project. You know? So enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, enjoy the people, and work from there. You know? Best thing I can do for myself now is get more stage time. That's it. You know? Polish out the shows, get them out, get it right. You know, I've got an hour set pretty lined out good, and then an hour and a half is a couple extra covers that I know the audience of our people really dig. I mean, you should have seen Carl's face when he come out of the tent when I played my Billy medley I played.
Yeah.
He's just like, he's playing some Billy strings. Oh my God. He's like, your version of Enough to Leave is just like, oh my God. Carl's infatuated with your Enough to Leave, so I have to play every time I see him. He's like, will you play me Enough to Leave by Billy strings? Your version's so great. I want to hear it so much. So yeah, every time I go see the records, I gotta play the song too.
Hell yeah. What do you think is missing from today's music scene? If anything is missing?
Oh, from today's music scene? Are you talking about the normie music scene, the commercial radio music scene and stuff, or are you talking about our scene?
Our scene. Yeah.
You know, it's kind of hard to say because I think there's so many people out there doing their thing and being different that our scene is better than most of anything you hear on commercial radio because
it is.
Believe it or not, you know, you have these perfect musicians on the commercial radio who are studio musicians who work at numbers of 1, 4, 5, and we're doing all this stuff. It's all so cookie cutter. It's getting ridiculous. I've heard the same song reproduced with a different word in it for the past 10 years. I mean, okay, we're going to change this radio. We're going to make it about beer today. Now it's about boats. Now it's about trucks. Now it's about this. Now it's about that. It's the same song. It's the same song, the same 4 chords all the time. Just a different arrangement, sung by the different artists. They're all written by the same group of people. I mean, the same people have written all your commercial hits for the past 25 years. The same 7 or 8 people, not even just. This is real industry shit. This is real. The same handful of people, 7 to 10 people, have written every commercial hit radio song for the past 25 years. It's ridiculous. It's a scam. It's not real. And these people out here doing this, go support your independent artists because they're real artists. They really work at it. They really have talent. They're really exceptional musicians. They're really the real deal. You want to hear real music made by real people, support your local independent artists. That's important because they are the backbone of real music today. This stuff you hear on the radio is garbage. It's the same stuff reiterated over and over and over. You don't have the Queens anymore. You don't have the Zeppelins. You don't have, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing original about it. There's no originality at all. It's so lame what they're doing to you. Yeah, it's so lame what they've done to music. That's why I stepped away from commercial. I was always about wanting to be the commercial one, and I was like, you know what? That is really not. Once I got into listening to the real people, creative people in this community, there was no turning back from that. Listen to the sneezies and do it. Whatever kind of music you like, and all you guys doing the EDM music, it's not my bag. I don't do it right, but you don't think you have my support? Come on, I'm a producer. You don't think I see all the work that goes into what you're doing? Absolutely enthralled with what you're doing. Absolutely amazing. All these independent, they're amazing. They're doing wonderful stuff. I mean, just amazing stuff. So support them as well. Whatever you're into, please go out and support it. It's important. We need you there. We can't do it without you. That's the whole point. We can't make the art if you're not willing to come be a part. You know, how are we supposed to go out and play for you if there's no one playing? So please come out and see us. You know? Come to the Grateful Headz Fest. Man. They're best. They're some of the best fest you ever go to. I guarantee it. Best people, absolutely down home folks, man. Don't miss it. Yeah, it's for sure, for real. It's not fake. It's real.
How do you feel about AI now in the music space? And
Well,
you see a lot of festivals and different artists out here using AI for their
right,
art.
right, yeah. I knew I was gonna get this one too because I did a bunch of little AI things for little advertisements for local bars and stuff. But people learn and they grow, right? My logo itself was created by AI. It was. I like it. It's cute, but you would not believe, and I want more of them to do it. Please, all you artists out there, make Cornfish stuff for me. I will post it. I love you very much. Uh, when I put out Where the River Grows, that is an art piece. That is a real art piece done by a real artist. It's Christy Hep and Josh Bullard, and they did that Cornfish for me. That's my album art. That's what I want. I want real art. I do. Anybody makes things for me, you better believe that. I've got a shelf at home from going to all these festivals and stuff that just has little knickknacks. It could be a rock this big. I've got a pebble from a kid that I watched grow. He gave it to me at 6 years old. He's 17 years old. He's still around here going to these festivals, and he's a well-adjusted person. Yeah. And I just absolutely cherish the fact that he gave that to me when he was 5 years old, or 6 years old, something like that. And I absolutely adore it. I've got knickknacks and things from everybody. And if you have anything like that, you see me out and about, give me something, it'll go on the shelf, I promise you. But as far as the art goes, yeah, I had to be told that, hey, a lot of your local artists, all your art friends don't like the fact you're using AI for advertising and stuff. I'm like, makes sense. Makes sense to me. I don't agree with it either. Well, hey, I stopped, didn't I? I mean, I put a nip to the bud, right? And from here on out, I'm looking for people to help me make stuff for Cornfish. I mean, it's a cool little character, whatever character it happens to look like. It's a Cornfish. Use your imagination, and I'm down for it. Yeah. So, um, yeah, I like it. I like it. I think it's awesome. The first Cornfish I made, yeah. And that was not AI art. That was me literally making my first logo. That was made by me digitally, but it was made by me. I actually made it. So that was not that was not AI. But I did do some AI art for quick little pop up. Hey, I'm going to be here at this Better Hill Winery or something, whatever like that. When I was just starting, because I thought it was kind of cool, but the more I look at it, the more I think it's not so cool. And then AI is starting to become not so cool. Period. What they're doing, they're making these big data centers and ruining our land and our resources for this. For what? For what? To be lazy enough not to use people, do what people have always done, depend on each other. You know? So the more I learn, the more I totally disagree with it, and instead of this great addition to our
That's
society.
cool, yeah.
It's a wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yeah.
That's what I believe. It's a wolf in sheep's clothing. So thank you, Christy and Josh, for making me just this beautiful. I cried when I saw this canvas with this beautiful fish on it and this wonderful backdrop and just the colors and the scheme and the texture of it. It was just it warmed my heart. It was the most cool thing. And my wife was the one that got it for me for my birthday. She's a sweetheart. it was the cool thing. And yeah, I promised no more AI. No. But I'll gladly help support you. Like the strap that I wear over there, that was handmade by Michael Monster.
I thought it was. I see you pull it out there.
Yeah, and Rich Fleetwood just got one. Yeah, Rich Fleetwood just got one. Enjoy it. It's a great strap. I'm enjoying the heck out of mine. And yours looks amazing with that wood grain you put in there. That's so cool. So cool on that Fleetwood family tree. Awesome. The little cornfish on mine, just superb, man. So, all you artists, if you want a really nice strap, get one from Michael Monster. It's amazing. I enjoy the heck out of it. That's really cool.
Good quality underwear for sure.
I thought myself, once people see this, other people are going to want one.
Oh, yeah.
Reach what I want. Oh, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So, it's like, I am not jealous. I'm happy. I'm like absolutely ecstatic that Rich got one. It's like, you like it too? I want mine. Yeah. So there's no room for jealousy. It's all about sharing your friends' art and supporting your local artists and stuff. So absolutely, all the people in the independent art category that come to our shows, I absolutely adore all you guys. I don't know how many times I've stood in awe of the painting you're making while people are playing music in front of us. It's just amazing, just beautiful. You guys are doing killer work. I can't wait to see the next thing. Of course, I'm an artsy fartsy kind of person like that. I like to draw. I like visual art. And I think they're all cartoon. I'm a cartoonist. I've done whole books full of cartoon art. Okay. Yeah. So I took drafting classes in high school. I'm an artsy person. Everything involving the arts. So, yeah.
What kind of legacy do you hope Cornfish leaves behind?
Oh, what kind of legacy I hope? I hope that one day when I pass, they hold a festival. They hold a festival just for me. Because I've spent so much time making sure you guys have the best time of your life. It means so much to me. You mean so much to me that it's hard not to cry just thinking about you guys. And how many hours, how many times I almost had heat stroke just to make sure you had a show on time. Being the guy who took control of bad situations and made them work. Just this weekend was another example. The audio system got burnt. On the way to the show, the truck burnt down. And I brought my gear. And I traipsed it 4 hours out there and set up a show. In 108-degree heat with a bunch of other guys. God bless you guys for helping build that stage and put it together for our 4th of July party. I put my tarp up over the stage so we didn't die of heat exhaustion. So by the time I got up to play my set, I was wore out. But I played my set. And I was proud to be there for you. There's nothing more important to me in this world besides my family than you, because you are. You showed me that love is the answer to all things, and that there's nothing better in this whole world than the love of your friends and family and this community. It means so much to me, and I want you to know that from the bottom of my heart. If you can't tell from how my eyes look right now that I'm being genuine, then you're lost. That's all I can say. Come find the others. We love you. Come here. Come be with us. We enjoy your company.
That's beautiful, man.
Yeah.
He said, if anything happens, his legacy, he wants the show named after him.
Yeah.
So we're not gonna put us into temptation or nothing, but
hopefully that's not for a long time
right.
now, and I get to play for a lot longer before that happens. So yeah.
But my next question, it just falls right in line. If you had to pick a one-day lineup of 5 bands for a festival, what 5 bands would you have out there?
Oh my God. 5 bands. 5 bands. Are you talking about like in all the world or just from like reasonable?
Or reasonable, yeah.
A reasonable? Yeah. Oh gosh. A reasonable scene. 5 bands. I would have to go with like Aaron Cameron, the One Drops, Blake Gardner, the Farmers. I would go with the Swamp Boys. Them boys are getting good. They're working on it. Please get them out there. They're awesome. Those are Band of Brothers. Love them so much. They deserve it. They're working on it. Let's see. Ooh, boy. 4 or 5. Philly Nelson and Fleetwood. There we go. We'll go with that. Those are the ones that are around here that everybody knows that are deserving of all your love and attention for our local group here.
Solid 5, and get along with those 5.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you're going to get to see them this summer. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Also, you don't mind if I promote another one, Daniel?
Okay.
All right, like Under the Stars out at Esther Valley. That's set up by Philly Nelson and crew. They've invested themselves for you. Okay, please go out and support them as well. Come on out. They're need your help. It's a small get together. It can be bigger with you. So that's July 23rd, 24th, 25th, something like that. Yeah. That weekend out at Esther Valley. If you know where Esther Valley is, come on down and see those guys. Yeah.
And to be out there, come on out, bring the family. I'll have bounce houses out there for the kids. So
you have bounce houses?
Yeah, it'd be family friendly, sure.
See,
family
friendly. You helping them with that? Yeah. There we go. Oh, yeah. See?
Philly made that song for us called Grateful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my man, that's wonderful.
See, that's how it happens. That's how it happens.
If you could relive one show from your career, which one would it be? The one that still stands out to you, like, man, I killed that show.
Let's see. I would have to say I really enjoyed my internet special thing I did. That was like and you can catch it. It's on Rainwater Studios. I got to open for a band called The Failers, and I did like a 4-song set on there, and I was hoping people would go check it out. That was cool. That was my first, like, here's cameras in your face. We're going to record you doing it live. This is it right here. Nope. That was kind of cool. That was very, very cool. That was a very, very cool thing. Nice setup, nice scenes. It was cool. As far as live shows go, man, Under the Stars last year, when I was playing with all my friends, that was great. It wasn't the best performance ever, but it was special. It was a time to have, because we were playing and all my friends were sitting out watching, and 120 degrees. I got the cramps on the stage, drinking liquid IVs, trying not to pass out between songs. But it was a bomb. It was a bomb. It was great. Boy, there's just so many fun times,
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to. I would go back and relive blowing snow. I would. I'd do that one again. I'd do it again. Yeah. Because it was for you.
Not to mention, Under the Stars had the best lightning show ever.
Under the Stars had the best lightning show ever. Yeah, we're under there, and I got Bastille and sang what was it? Creek by Radiohead.
Yeah.
And I mean, just the crowd was going nuts. I mean, it was great. It was fun.
It actually went along well with the storm rolling in because it was kind of ominous and creepy.
Off camera, there's Momo. There's up Momo.
Howdy.
My wife was getting there with me when we were coming through. We were just coming back from his 4th of July party, and we're heading over to Cape Girardeau down to the Benton Speedway where I'm hosting a jam stage at the beer tent for the carnival, and some really good musicians are coming out to play. And I said, well, hey, let me set up some sound for them, and we'll amplify them so that people can hear them. We're having busters go around. If you're in the area and this is our first year of doing this, and this is kind of a cool concept. There's several spots set around for busking. You do need to clear it with us, so find me at the beer tent. And I'll get a whole call. If we only have so many signups for it, if you want to come join in on that fun, come talk to us. Bring your instrument, play for us a little something, and we'll stick you on a corner or something. Right? So, yeah, that's about independent artists getting to do what they want and show people who they are. Like Jared Stone, he's a good. You know how good Jared Stone's getting? He is amazing. Him and his loop projects are getting really nice. I mean, he's really good. He's a better guitar player than I am. You know, I'm telling you. Dude. See, I'm not fooling myself. I know I'm growing, but I see all these musicians and I'm like, wow, that's amazing. They're doing their thing. My thing's different from their thing. So watching these people do their thing and get better at doing their thing, because I'm getting better at doing my thing. It's amazing. So I have to support all those guys, and I support them all. So we're gonna go hook them up. Oh, yeah. I want people to see them play. There's a small 3-piece bluegrass ensemble going to come play down there at the beer tent that I just recently met, and can't remember the name of the group that I just saw like yesterday. And so I can't remember that. I'm sorry if I forget your name, but they're going to be special. Come on down there and see them too. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting event. We're going to be there all weekend from Thursday through Sunday. I signed up for something because I like helping stuff happen. I don't know. It's a disease, folks. It's a disease. Oh no, I got to go support some people. Dang. you know. Oh, a festival needs help. Dang. No, far be it from me to want to make sure the show goes on. So.
Exactly. People like you, man. Just out here, keeping the scene alive. Out here, make sure artists get seen, get heard. Do you think venues support local musicians enough?
Honestly, no. And it's not that they don't want to; it's that they can't afford to. And let's be real. If you don't go out, they can't hire us. So if you see somebody's name at a bar and you don't know who they are, go watch them anyway. I do. I will. I do it. And I don't drink, but I buy a lot of soda. And if they have food, I'll eat it. So, uh, but the important part is going out and seeing them. I mean, I wish that, honestly, half the people I know and love would come see me play more. You know, a lot of times they don't. Probably because they're busy or they don't have the money. So um, it's important. You have to go support them or else they can't do it. I need more support so I can get more movies. So does everybody else. You know, it doesn't have to be the biggest, best band all the time. Go see, just go chill out and listen to a solo artist. Go watch. Heck, I went and seen James Cooch play the other day and drove down to. But it was Cape Girardeau actually. It was Cape Girardeau at the bar.
Yeah.
We came down and him and Randy Joe were doing something. And then Tim. Timmy Page, Timmy Page, what I'm talking about? Yep. He showed up, and I was there, and I had to have a guitar in the door. And he's like, "Hey, you guys want to come up here and play?" Of course, I'll come up and play with you. So we went up there and me and Timmy jammed with him for a while. I mean, support everybody. It doesn't matter, Like I said, You support growth, and growth is going to happen. You know, you support someone who's working at it, and you support the same person who's you can see has got a mastery over what they want to do with themselves. You support them all, from dude just picking it up. I was at the campground yesterday, and I was tooling around and playing a song, just playing right behind the camp, just standing there, kind of like a siren calling me. Here come these three kids. They're walking over. They're kids, little kids. One was like 5, 6, and 7, and maybe a 13-year-old or something. They're walking over and they're watching me, and I'm singing and playing for them. And come to find out, one of the kids was learning how to play the guitar. He was really interested in what I was doing, you know. And his grandma came over. I was like, I'm glad you're here. Wait, I'm glad you came over. I was playing a song, and the kids love it. She's like, oh, yeah, these kids are super into the guitar. This one's starting to learn, and that one there, he's starting to learn. I was like, well, here, play mine, you know. And he started playing by God. He had a good rhythm to him. He had a good cadence. His rhythm was really nice. He knew a few chords, but by God, he had that solid. You could tell that kid was going to have some structure. He was going to get this, you know. He's like, well, I'm not good at playing this time. I was like, well, I'll tell you what. For the longer you've been doing it, and for your age, and where you're at now, you have got a hell of a song, you know. And boy, howdy, you just keep that up. You're sure gonna do really well. Trust me, all the other stuff will come later. Just get that. You get the foundation down. You know, that's the bread and butter right there. The foundation. You get that foundation started. You know, and once you get that, oh my lord. And I was like, your voicing was beautiful. You know, and it was. It was clean. It was sweeping. He had that nice sweepy sound when he was strumming. He just had that flow to him, that nice flow going on. And I was like, yes, whoever's teaching you is giving you good advice.
Yeah.
Because I grew up out in the country an only child, and I didn't have good advice for a long time. You know, I fell farted around for a couple of years because I grew up. I'm 46 years old, so when I started playing, the internet wasn't really that vast of an information base for me. You know what I'm saying? But this is back in the time when you had to wait 15 minutes for one picture to show up. You know, out in the country with dial-up.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, it was old school. You know, we didn't have. I had Guitar Tab magazines that I bought at the store, bring home. You know, and I didn't understand that even. You know, how can I do this? I don't even understand what I'm looking at. So, you know, my parents would bring over people. You know, hey, you play a little something? Well, come show my kids something. Come show my kids something. He's super interesting. Super interesting. I had a Pioneer stereo system, about 220 Pioneer stereo from Germany. Mm-hmm. And we had like 12 speakers around. The whole upstairs of the house was mine. It was just an open floor plan. And one end of the room was my bed. I had a work bed, like a little bar, like a little bar, and then on the other end of the room was two drum kits put together in a big old thing, perk style, and cymbals hanging from the ceiling on chains with weights and stuff. I worked it up. And a guitar rig, a bass rig, something to say, and I sang through the stereo. I ran a microphone through it, and then I'd sit there and play along with the radio or try to, So that's what I did. And, people always come out in the country. That's how we drew them out there. We drew musicians out there because I had a stage for them to play. I'm like, here, I got. You will not believe what I got up here. Come on up here. You will not believe it. And then they'd be like, next thing you know, it's like, well, yeah, I believe it now. Look at all this stuff. We had people come over and play, much better musicians than me at the time for sure. Sit and play and, get to learn a little something from everybody along the way. And bad habits. I learned a lot of bad habits first. So having someone who has good habits to show you from the start. Great. Yeah. But I started out with a lot of bad habits first. Just self-taught. And I'm still not God's gift to music, you know. I'm not a super theory minded person yet. I'm working on different things, and I keep picking things up along the way and getting a lot more better. I certainly understand my guitar right now, where I didn't for a long time. You know what I'm saying? You got to learn. Oh, well, when it clicks, folks. When it clicks, it clicks. It's like, oh, I get it now. Oh, yeah, okay. Now I can move about. You're free to move about the guitar. So, you know, it's one of those things. As time progresses, you learn. You'll get it. You'll get it.
Yeah. I got a couple more for you, man. You was talking about the dial-up internet, and then of course, we got high-speed internet now, and social media and YouTube's and all that. Do you think musicians have it harder today than they did 20 years ago, or do you think it's opposite?
I think it's so much to try to keep up with. That's what I think. I think it's too much. You know, I started to push for media and stuff, and I have slacked off in the last couple of months. Of course, we've had some family things that have happened that have required our attention. So we had to like back away from some stuff for a minute. Gonna start doing more here soon, but the family things that we've had to go through, we've lost some people due to age and disease and whatnot, so we've had to deal with a lot. And I think it's a lot. Yeah, it's so much to do. I thought I had some help with that, and I don't, even though I thought I did. I recently went through a thing with something, and I get into that. But I think that it's so much to deal with, and it's so expected um, that it's too much for one person to bear. Okay, it's too much for it's overkill. You know, it's just overkill. I mean, you got Instagram,
Yeah.
you got Twitter, you got Snapchat, you got Facebook, you got you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
YouTube, you got There's so many different outlets that expect you to do things for just to get heard about. You know, and it's a lot to deal with. It's a lot, especially when it's like trying to do it every single day.
Oh yeah.
That's
Full-time job on its own, man.
yeah.
And
Yes, it is.
you got the younger generation who pretty much cracked that code. They can overnight success basically just from posting video. I always said back talking with John Holloway, the glass floor. He was like, "Man, it's crazy. I've been in the game for so many years, and I'm one of the top glass floors, around, but I don't have all that social media presence as one of these young kids who does. And they'll, make a very similar piece of mine, put it on Instagram or something, and sell it for 3 times what I can make.
Right.
It's like it's almost sickening, that.
It is sickening. Well, that's once again, that's where I need your help. I need someone to help me with those things, just like some of these other bands do. I mean, anybody who's willing to take their attention and put it into our community to help those things happen for us. I mean, any of us, or all of us, or one of us, or whatever. Bless you and thank you. Please help. If you got the skills to help us do those things, my God, well, imagine what you could help with. Imagine how they'll help you later. That's the thing. I'm one of these people. I give to the community as much as I possibly can. I give my time, my efforts. I do it. I live it. I don't just talk about it. I do it. I go out and do it. I'll go carry your gear to the stage and help you set up the mic. I'll do it with pride and vision and for no other reason than it's the right thing to do. you know, if I go up and sing with somebody, I'm helping the drummer get his gear off the stage. Why? Because well, it's fun. Thank you. Let me help you. It's a thing. It's a reciprocating door, guys. It's an evolving, revolving thing. If we all help each other do it, we'll all have more successful. So if you don't think that I'm not in the ear of people I meet, going, hey, these guys over here. You know how many times, how many of these bands probably got gigs just because of, hey, these guys over here. They don't even know because videos. I'm not trying to advertise it or get any clout for it. It's just what you do. That's how you help. That's how you do it. That's how the word spread, man. I mean, geez, if nobody does that, then nobody's getting anywhere. So,
right. Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's right. We're all a big family. It's a community, not a competition. The people who think it's a competition and are callous about it, you're really not as welcome as you think. You can be the greatest at what you do, but if you just don't have the attitude that's right for the situation, you will lose out big time for just the lack of being a decent person. Okay, so that's the big advice I can give anybody. You're not hot shit on the stick, even though you think you are. You're just another human being like the rest of us. I'm a human being. Give me the respect and decency that I deserve. That's acceptable. But being callous or obnoxious is not. Okay? So there you go.
So with age comes experience and comes knowledge, and you just kind of learn about life. It hits a little different once you get older.
Mm-hmm.
So what does success look like to you now versus when you were first started?
What does success look like to me now? Success to me now looks like filling a calendar and being able to perfect my craft via doing it. Being able to do what I love more and what hurts me less. I'm 46. I'm a professional stagehand who works for a union. I've set up massive rigs, arena rigs, huge rigs. You should have seen this stage we put together for us. Holy my God. I worked a 24-hour shift.
Wow.
24 hours of hard labor. Intensive hard labor as a carpenter and an electrician on that show. Okay? So imagine all the weight I had over my head, on my shoulders, on my arms, on my back, on my feet, on concrete for 24 solid hours. I'm 46 years old. Please help me come from the back to the front and allow me to do this instead of that as much, even though I am so passionate about that too. It keeps me healthy. But I'm getting to that point where I'm ready to do this more. It's that time for me. It's time for me to get away from the back and out to the front and start being an artist and not so much worker. It's just I've paid my dues.
Yeah. That's what it sounds like to me.
I've put a lot of time in, folks. I put the time and effort in, and it's just time to switch gears. It's the natural progression of my life. Honestly, I'm honestly to this point where this is becoming too well. It's not too much for me yet, but it won't be long till it is. Yeah. I'm just seeing it. I'm seeing it. It's like, man, I don't know how many more years I can do this. Yeah. I've got it now. Still got it now. With these 24 hours and then an 8-hour turnaround, another 12, and another 6-hour turnaround, and another 12, and blah. Massive shows, Lollapalooza, gosh, Lake Shelton, Alice Cooper. Oh my God. Worked for so many people. And so much stuff is passed in my hand. And so many stages have been built, so many lighting rigs, so many video walls, so many. Oh, geez, my Lord. June, my gosh. I've worked for 75% of all the Broadway productions out there at the Carson Center in Duke, Kentucky. We do the text for most of the touring Broadway shows. So I've spent weeks working with one Broadway show at a time, building and designing their sets or whatever's and whatnot, and running their shows through. Yeah. For those who don't know me, I mean, you get to learn a lot about me today. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So, yeah. All I can say is I love y'all, and I hope you come support my actual show and come see me play because I'd like to do it for you.
You gonna play a little bit today?
I can.
Okay. I mean, we'll get Sam up on this podcast stage, and you can hear him firsthand. If you haven't got to hear him ever before in your life, this will be your first time hearing him. Or if you like what you hear, go to his Facebook page. Hear that album he just released out. Check it out, man. Catch him at over in Benton, this week. And if you're over towards Cape Girardeau area, stop over at Benton Speedway.
Come say hi to me. If I'm not playing myself in the garage, just come say hi. Say, hey, how you doing? I'd love to meet you. I am a very people-oriented person, and he knows this.
Oh, yeah.
He knows this. I talk to everybody. I talk to my brother and sister because they are. Until prove otherwise.
Yes, sir.
I will be your friend and have your back until the very end of time. And until every one of those stars in the sky twinkle out and fade away, 10 times the pain it takes for that to happen, I'll still be there for you. But I'll tell you what, it's up to you to keep it.
I think you stop in today, man. I know you got things going on this weekend. So, I appreciate you.
Dude, it's an honor to spend time with you. You know how much of an influence you are on me and people like me?
Thank you, brother.
You have any idea how special we think you are? Do you want to know? Everybody loves this man. You know why? Because he gives us this. He gives us. He's so gracious enough to give his time, effort, money, and support to us. We can't be without people like you. And for God's sakes, if you're going to get something, go to Grateful Headz and get it. For God's sakes, come on. I mean, do it. How in the world are you going to be able to see these cool shows that he puts on if you don't come to his shop and buy your book?
That's right. That's
You need a pack of papers, swing through Grateful Headz, anything. Do it because these are the kinds of people that are actually making things happen and putting on these parties. We need them. So support them. Okay?
Yeah, we're not just a smoke shop in
No.
the culture. We are the culture, you know what I mean? And if you're not ahead, you're behind. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
See, I quit smoking anything because my voice, and I haven't had any marijuana in a long time. But I've eaten it a few times. Hey, by the way, the most messed up I've been was when Nate at the remember I showed up for the Sunday show for Cam?
Yeah.
Well, Nate walked up to me and said, "Here, you want a gummy?" And I was like, "Cool, I'll eat a gummy. Why not?" He gave me this gummy, and it was this big, man. It was just a little bottling thing, and I ate it. And I'm like, "Well, how much was that?" He's like, "Well, I thought that was 100 milligrams."
Oh, man.
He gave me like 50 or 100 milligrams of THC in one little gummy, and I sat with my face on the table, talking to Tommy Rucker, going, I felt ashamed to walk up the stage. I was so lit. I was so high. I was like, they're going to think I'm on something else. There's no way he's that high just for some edibles. Yeah, I got tore up. I couldn't even hardly talk to you.
Hey, our last festival, Powers Way, was just like that. He had a whole bunch of these drinks here. He was just down and drinking. I wonder if he knows we're so close. I wonder
if he knows how potent they are.
This Sunday, we were leaving. He was still in a heavy sleep. I was like, "Oh, can't be sleeping that off."
We were doing one out someplace, and I was running sound, and it was Fresh Hops was up on stage. I drank one of these 10 milligram cans, and I couldn't hardly get their monitor mixed right because I was like, "Hold on, I shouldn't have drank that 10 milligram can." Wait a minute. It's like, "Yeah, you probably should have drank that can." Sam, I'm like, "I'm sorry." Okay, I go. Well, they ended up sounding great. They really did sound great. Everybody loved the mix I had at the front house. They weren't so happy about the monitors. They just had a board I hadn't messed with. It was a persona, so it was kind of a pain in the ass, and I had to mess with it. And so I got thrown into. Got thrown in a fire. Here, we need you to do this. Okay, well, just drink it. Okay, all right. But that was, honestly, when you ask me one of the best shows ever, that solo set that night, because that was the last one on, a lot of people says it was one of the best sets I ever put on. It was because it was just me, and it was late, and Aaron came and one Rob's before me. I got to actually close after Aaron came. And they were about to take off, But instead of taking off, it was an honor for me because they all stuck around because they couldn't stop listening to my stuff. I got off the stage. They're like, "Now that was something worth listening to, dude. That was cool. That was great." You know, and Aaron Campbell's brother was running sound for me, and he came up shaking my hand, and he was physically shaking from it. And I was like, "Wow, that was an impact, I guess." You know, it was a powerful impact. But, that was cool. I mean, the kind of reaction was something I wasn't accustomed to. You know, like, wow. That was a good night. And the power cut off, the power generator died, like right at the. I was, you know how when you're on stage and you'll hear the band say, "Now we're gonna play all night, right? Yeah, no one's gonna stop us." Well, it usually means this is like our last song or the last couple songs, you know, which is what it meant for me too. It was like, yeah, you know, it's winding it down. It's like we can just keep going, right? Yeah. I was winding it down, you know, winding down the set, and the power went off, and everybody's like, oh. So I walked up to the edge of the stage and said, gather round. And they all just walked up. And I sat on the edge of the stage and I played like two more songs solo for them right there. And they were all just staring and just enjoying it. Going, they just all just gathered on up there. I played two more songs to it. You know? Like, that's what you do, buddy. You just do it like that. Can't say just, well, okay. Okay, so here. Leave them going, right. Like, come on up, baby. Come gather around, gather around. It was like 50 people. It looked like I was playing for nobody. And then when that happened, and I went to the edge of the stage, well, come on in here, you know. And then it was just like, out the trees, they're okay. And it was like a full dance floor full of people. I was like, you guys were listening, huh? You were just listening from the floor. Yes. They were all chilling, you know, chilling in their blankets and stuff. But I couldn't see them because the lights were in the face, you know, that stuff. And when the lights went out, you know what I'm saying? They just like a bunch of pigs fell with popcorn. You know? It was great. And seeing the faces like Tommy Rucker and a bunch of them, it's special. It's special to me. I mean, if I can make an impact and put on some emotion, you know, emotional roller coaster. I call what I do an emotional roller coaster. Some things are happy, some things are sad, some things. It's all meant to make you feel. And I believe that when I perform, it's like the feeling I put out is what I get back. You know, it's like feel aura is real. You know, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. If you're doing it with conviction, someone feels it. You know, you shared that. Oh, that's what music does to people. That's what music does to me. I find a song that just grabs me by the heart and makes me think, well, gosh. It's a powerful drug right there. It's a more powerful drug than any drug you can put in your nose or in your veins or smoke in your lungs or drinking a fluid. I'm telling you, it's one of the most powerful things known to man.
My brother said when it hits, you feel no pain.
That's right, right? That's right. That's right. Yeah, man. I'm telling you what you want to talk about. Tripper got shot. Went out and did the show anyway. Yeah, yeah. That's a true visionary right there. A true master.
Yes, sir.
True fighter of the cause of good in mankind right there, Bob Marley. Learn your musical history. You know? Everybody on this wall has a cool story. You ain't got nobody up here who got a great story, dude. No, man. I'm telling you. And the thing is, you know, I'm a white guy. I still appreciate all the culture. Yeah, absolutely, you know. So, yeah. Like I said, when I said that music is like ice cream, you don't think I don't listen to Jay-Z. All of it, all of it. I will literally go watch a rap show, and you know, if you haven't seen Usher and Chris Brown are coming to St. Louis next month, right back to where we did the tech forum, and if you're into that, you better go see that show. That show is, I can't tell anything. I'm sworn to secrecy because it's the code. You got to understand, we have a code in this industry. I can't tell you about it. You have to go see it, but it's worth going to see because you're going to see some spectacular stage shows. It's going to be one of the best rap stage shows you've ever seen in your whole entire best R&B stage show you're ever going to see in your entire life. I guarantee it. I've seen it. It's spectacular. You've never. Wow. They have really went all out for you. So if you like Chris Brown and Rush, you better get to St. Louis and I'll be there. I'm probably going to set it up again. No. But I'll be up there probably setting it up for you. So please go see the works of my labors, the fruits of my labors, and realize that, hey, Sam helped build that.
Yeah, make sure you get over to Facebook, Instagram. Give Sam a big old like. Make sure you follow. Make sure you listen to all his music.
Instagram,
support him. We're all just family. Working together.
That's for sure. And I couldn't be prouder to be a part.
Yes, sir.
And I thank them for having me. They taught me so many lessons, and they continue to. Trust me. Yeah.
Sam, we appreciate you stopping today, man. It's been a pleasure, brother.
I appreciate spending time with you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Honestly, for sure. For real. I know people are watching.
Yeah, they'll see us. We're going to try to get this aired hopefully this Friday for you, man.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Get it out there, let folks know a little bit in depth about Sam, man.
Well, yeah, it's kind of interesting that people are actually going to do that. Learn about me. Woo! There's your story, my God. If you ever wanted to know, now I don't have to tell so many people so many times.
Send the link.
You want to know about me? Here, watch that.
Here's my bio.
Here's my bio. Here's your bio for you. You want to know the real me? Well, there it is. Pretty much I'm flying away right there. You can't get more realer than that.
No.
So.
Heck yeah.
I want to play a song?
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
All right.
Y'all get ready for some Cornfish.
What song should I play?
Whatever comes to your heart, brother.
Relax, sometimes it's cute. Should I go?
Are you guys going back up here, or?
I guess I'm gonna go play one.
Yeah, you can do right in the middle for one too.
Because I didn't hit stop and.
We have something something that's non-THC based to drink.
Yeah, it's water now.
Don't want to get you all. Not really. I wouldn't mind a CBD drink. That would be I know, just one on my hand. The reason why I like summertime is because it's about the music festival.
Okay.
It really is. You think that. It's about going out and seeing your friends and hanging out. And, the times around the fire and all that stuff. It's actually about it. That's why I think it's a great song.
All right.
My head frame?
Yeah, by that middle chair. There we go. Yeah.
Maybe I'll explain it. This is one of those times when you can't. By my mighty kind, Love those guys. Yeah, I do. John's cool. All right, I wrote this song about the festival community and getting together and celebrating all the way through the festival season. Right? And it's about that. So if you ever wondered what this song is really about, it's about that. So it's called Summertime. Summertime is here again, and I can't wait to see my friend. How long has it been since we've been standing together? Now the times that we've shared in the summer, the sun, and the campaign. Now the times that we've been blessed just to be with each other. And I know it'll come again. That summertime, my friends, we'll be walking hand in hand, and I'll be loving you. Uh-huh. And the seasons they will turn, and a hollow log will burn, and together we will learn as we sing by the fire. And the leaves began to change, and the skies are all turning gray. But we'll dream about the day when we'll see warmer weather, and we know it'll come again. That summertime, my friends, I'll be loving you till then. That's right, I'm loving you.
man?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm cool too.
That is.
I like that coat.